Call the meeting to order. Call the roll.
Trustee Healy. Here. Trustee Katsinas.
Here.
Trustee Milani.
Here.
Trustee Compass.
Here.
Trustee Reardon.
Here.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Here.
Mayor Pico.
Here.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the November 20th, 2023 regular meeting minutes.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas.
I move to approve the minutes of the Board of Trustees meeting of November 20th, 2023.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Milani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Economic Development Advisory Board appointment.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Milani.
move to advise and consent the appointment of Jack Smith to the Economic Development Advisory Board.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Milani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Veterans Commission. I was going to do both at the same time.
Jack's returning to the Economic Development Advisory Board. Had some things to step off for a little bit. Thank you. So welcome back. So
Thank you.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
This one's my right.
I state your name.
I state my name, Jack Smith,
Having been appointed
having been appointed,
to the office of the Economic Development Advisory Board
has been appointed to the Economic Development Advisory Board
in the Village of Orland Park,
Village of Orland Park,
in the counties of Cook and Will, aforesaid,
in the counties of Will and Cook, after said,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
do solemnly swear I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
I will faithfully discharge my duties
of the office of the Economic Development Advisory Board
as the office of Economic Development Advisory Board
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jack.
Veterans Commission appointment.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to advise and consent the appointment of Jack Carpenter to the Veterans Commission.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy. Aye. Trustee Milani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. So after years of Jack coaching travel basketball with me, I've re-enlisted him. Jack and I both went to high school and grade school together, and he took a different path into the Navy and me in the Air Force, but former Navy pilot, so thank you for your service. And now we're getting, believe it or not, we're getting younger people on the board with getting Jack there. So welcome aboard. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Jack Carpenter,
having been appointed to the office
having been appointed to the office
of the Veterans Commission
of the Veterans Commission
in the Village of Orland Park,
in the Village of Orland Park,
in the counties of Cook and Will, aforesaid,
in the counties of Cook and Will and Aforesaid,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of the Veterans Commission
of the office of the Veterans Commission
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Welcome aboard. You've been drafted. He's got some stuff for you. what's next?
Accounts payable, November 21st, 2023 through December 4th, 2023. Approval.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Healy,
I move to approve the accounts payable November 21, 2023 through December 4th, 2023 in the amount of $5,221,976.58.
Second.
call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Consent agenda.
Consent agenda, item A, payroll for November 22nd, 2023 approval. Item B, 2024 Park Pavilion purchase. Item C, CPAC, 2024 CPAC slide preventive maintenance. Item D, 2024 main pump station mechanical system preventive maintenance. Item E, award of RFP 23-056, rental and service of portable toilets. Item F, St. Michael's School Advisory Board 5K fundraiser. Item G, utility bill data processing, printing and mailing services. Item H, GO refunding bond series 2016 abatement 2023 levy ordinance. Item I, GO refunding bond series 2021 and 2021A and 2021B abatement 2023 levy ordinance. Item J, refunding bond series 2021C abatement 2023 levy ordinance. Item K, refunding bond series 2023 abatement 2023 levy ordinance.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to approve items A through K of the consent agenda.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy. Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Proposed 2023 property tax levy public hearing.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Radiszewski.
I move to adjourn the public hearing for the 2023 property tax levy.
We're opening it.
Mr. Chairman,
So we're entering into a public hearing for the proposed 2023 property tax levy. Trustee Compass.
I move to open the public hearing.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. So the village's property tax levy, George, if you'd like to just read it real quick, but it's 13.4 million and some change, which is 3.6% down from last year's levy. So we've lowered it back down as we promised we would. And this also includes library tax levy as well. So the tax levy for the library is 6.79 million. The reason for us levying is the library cannot levy their own taxes. We have to levy for them. So just a thing with the law. So we always have to levy that for them.
And Mr. Mayor, as was discussed during the five-year financial plan, an element of the five-year financial plan was the reduction of property taxes. And with the library, the tax rate will decrease by approximately 12.31%. Significant decrease in the property tax levy for the village's portion. Obviously, there are a lot more elements to a property tax levy. The educational institutions make up most of it, but for the village's portion, as directed by the village board, we reduced the property tax levy.
Okay. Any other comments from the board? Yeah, and it was important to us as a board to keep, we can't control the majority of your property tax bill. 75% of it's schools, another 7 or 8% of it or more is the fire district. We're a very small percent, like 6% of it. But we can do what we can do to try and provide relief. And so that's what we've done here. And commend the staff for all their hard work to make this happen. And commend the board for putting this as a goal and achieving that goal. And again, we can't control what the other taxing body's done, but we're doing our part. Now, Trustee Radiszewski, if you'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Wait,
Is there anybody here to speak? Okay. Sure, come to the mic. Okay, just give your name and address first.
Let's see, my name, Jack Smith, address 16244 Rye Hill Circle.
Thought it was state your name, Jack Smith.
Jack Smith.
Okay, got it.
Jack Smith.
Yeah.
That's Brooke, and that's Lexi. So anyway, I just want to thank you all for letting me come back on, and I hope that I can be a good ambassador to the village and do what we need to do as far as furthering business and helping business flourish in Orland.
Well,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Jack, appreciate it. Any other comments? Okay, now Trustee Radiszewski.
I move to adjourn the public hearing for the 2023 property tax levy.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Mayor Pika.
Here. Or aye, sorry.
Proposed budget for
night.
proposed budget for fiscal year 2024, public hearing.
Okay, so now we're going to enter in a public hearing for the proposed budget for fiscal year 2024.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to open the public hearing.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pika.
Aye. So do we have a presentation for the budget?
We do not. This is the extension of the display of the budget that was put on display a few meetings ago. And as part of our procedural steps, we have this hearing. The actual approval of the budget is set to occur on the December 18th meeting, and we'll have a high-level overview at that time.
And, for the public's knowledge, so there's a fairly sizable expenditure this year, this upcoming year for, that you'll see higher than it's been in the past. But that's because of all the capital projects that we're doing and we passed as part of the capital plan. So that's why you see that. And it's being handled via transfers and some other things that we talked about, as well as some bonding that we talked about doing for some of these major projects. And we did that back in like April and May timeframe. So this is an extension of all of that. And again, it reflects, as we just talked about, a reduction in property tax, as well as the elimination of vehicle stickers. So again, good work by the board on that. Is there anyone here to speak? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to adjourn the fiscal year 2024 budget public hearing.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pika.
Aye.
2024 Parkway Park and Facility Tree Inventory and Assessment.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to approve the proposal from Great Lakes Urban Forestry Management for 2024 Parkway Park and Facility Tree Inventory and Assessment for an amount not to exceed $97,870 and authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to village attorney review.
Second.
And Joel, if you'd like to just give a brief minute on this one.
Okay. The Public Works has done several studies of their tree inventory, starting back in 2021 and 22, 23. This concludes and kind of goes back to make sure a lot of changes have been occurring with our maintenance of trees. Some trees also are dying, and so we can update the inventory. So this level of effort is to go back through all of that and make sure we have our most updated records for all our trees, which is about 59,000 trees just in parkways alone.
Yeah, I can tell you there's a lot because I think I had to remove 6,000 of them with my company over like 3 years. So there's a lot of trees. Any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pika.
Aye. And might I add, those 6,000 trees removed were ash trees that were dying. We didn't remove, good trees. I don't want anyone attacking me saying, oh, we were out there killing trees. They were actually trees that were dead or dying. Not that that would ever happen.
Police Department Fire and Range and EOC Facility Project Construction Administration.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas.
I move to approve the proposal from Valdez Engineering for construction administrative services for the Police Department Firing Range and the EOC Facility Project for a cost not to exceed $166,300, and authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to the village attorney review.
Second.
Any comments?
Mr. Mayor?
Trustee Healy.
In the write-up about this, in our preparation, there was a $10,000 fee for previously completed design services relating to integrating the Orland Park Fire District. Have they reimbursed us yet for that?
They have not, and they probably won't. When all of this was going on, they said that they were interested in pursuing this. We were working on an IGA, and in order to maintain the timeline so that we can complete everything on time, we were doing this parallel course, and they don't want to pursue the IGA now.
Of course they don't. Yeah, they don't. Obviously, the fire district, there's some issues there with good government and cooperation. There has been for this last 6 to 8 months. So hopefully that changes, but that's kind of up to them. So hopefully at least our two departments are keeping a good working relationship at that level. But there's been a lot of not doing that from their board since they were elected. So it's really unfortunate. Any other comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas. Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
15901 West 96th Avenue, southwest corner of 159th Street, Lagrange Road, escrow agreement.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Reardon.
I move to authorize the village manager to execute the escrow agreement, between the Village of Orland Park and JD Real Estate for the property located at the southwest corner of 159th Street on Lagrange Road.
Second.
And what this is for is basically this escrow agreement. They're putting money into an escrow to pay for our TIF studies to see if it's TIF eligible and what that TIF would be for what they've proposed. Their proposal includes some retail restaurants, very nice restaurants actually, and as well as potentially medical, et cetera. And this would all go for public improvements, including connecting Ravinia around that through the Costco site. So that's what this study is for.
Mr. Mayor?
Trustee Healy.
Are these expenses for this, are they going to be outside contractors, or will they include our time for village staff doing work on this?
This is really mostly for the outside contractors, for the financial advisors, for our TIF attorneys. It's really to do that. As far as inside for our regular staff, it's really that's just part of our economic development efforts. But we don't want anything to go out of pocket because there's no guarantee that this TIF will happen. All this is them acknowledging that they're interested and then putting money down to show that interest.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
quick question, because the escrow agreement in the attachment says 92nd Avenue, and then the item says 96th. Which corner is it?
This is the corner of 159th and Lagrange.
So by Petey's.
By PD's 2.
Okay.
It's the PD's 2 site.
Okay, thank you. Might want to check that agreement then.
Any other questions? And so this again is for the potential for a TIF at this location, and it's for those public upgrades that we'd have to that site. It's exciting that we have 2 more of these coming up. It's exciting that we have these. We have people involved, looking at doing all these potential projects. Really, given what's happened with the state and the county, it's really the only incentives that we have available that can provide a fair amount of dollars. And the nice thing on this particular project is not really any residential, so it's all commercial, so it's not impacting the schools. So it'll be very beneficial for everyone. Call the roll.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas. Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
9401 143rd Street, southwest corner of 143rd Street and John Humphrey Drive, escrow agreement.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to authorize the village manager to execute the escrow agreement titled Escrow Agreement 9401 143rd Street, southwest corner of 143rd Street and John Humphrey Drive, subject to village attorney review.
Second.
And this is for the old Terry's Lincoln Mercury site, which obviously has been sitting vacant for a long time, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be TIF eligible. It also, one of the big reasons for doing this is we know we have some significant expenses at 143rd and John Humphrey. When we took, we took receipt of the road from IDOT, we took a jurisdictional transfer. Well, IDOT built the road not so well. So we have to, now we have to pay to fix it. Again, something we've inherited, but the nice thing is TIF money could be, since it's adjacent, can be used for this, so that's the main reason for wanting to do this with this particular project. Any other comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Andrew Corporation Property, 10500 West 153rd Street, escrow agreement.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to authorize the village manager to execute the escrow agreement titled Escrow Agreement, Andrew Corporation Property, 10500 West 153rd Street, subject to village attorney review.
Second.
And this one is for the Andrew Corporation property. Obviously, there's a lot of cleanup that needs to be done. Highest best use for that property is residential. We never thought we'd see it, residential project, but this one is coming through. We have seen from 135 single-family homes to 460 townhomes. It's probably going to fall somewhere in between, wherever they can make those finances work. But, you know, no apartments, all townhomes, duplexes, single-family homes. Probably a mixture of those. But obviously 70 acres that we would love to see redeveloped and cleaned up, and a connection to 151st underpass there as well for our snow plowing and access to the schools and walking to the schools. So they're not going around on a busy street. So there's a lot of, I mean, this is the most exciting of all three, because this is what I would say is probably the most challenging to get done. So, and it has been purchased, so they're, you know, from CommScope, so they are eager to get this done for sure. Any other comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Consideration and action on a resolution expressing official intent regarding certain capital expenditures to be reimbursed from proceeds of one or more obligations to be issued by the village.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Healy.
I move to adopt a resolution entitled Resolution Expressing Official Intent Regarding Certain Capital Expenditures to be Reimbursed from Proceeds of One or More Obligations to be Issued by the Village of Orland Park, Cook and Will Counties, Illinois.
Are there any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Any non-scheduled citizens and visitors? Seeing none?
Nope, doesn't look like it. Trustee Compass, board comments.
So good evening. It was great to see all the sponsors here earlier this evening. I'd just like to thank them again for all that they do. And speaking of that, one of the many things that they do, I hope that everyone who attended the village Christmas parade and tree lighting ceremony had as much fun as I think we all did on the board that was there. Special thanks to all the parade sponsors, participants, village staff, and volunteers that make this another very memorable event. And Ray, I think if I heard correctly, we had an all-time high in participation with 52 participants in the parade this year. And I think just from a sheer crowd perspective, especially afterwards in the Civic Center, it was a testament to how successful the whole program was. I'd also like to thank staff for the great Christmas tree display in our roundabout. The smaller trees and the gift displays around the circle, I think, really nicely fill that center. It brings about quite a bit of space for cheer, which was great to see. Yesterday was my personal day for putting up the Christmas tree, but if you're looking for a live tree, the Orland Park Lions Club are selling natural trees and wreaths here in the Village Hall parking lot all week. Proceeds from these sales supports adults and children who are either hearing or visually impaired, so please consider that if you're looking for a live tree. If you'd like to support abandoned animals in the area, Village Hall is a drop-off location for Cook County Commissioner Morrison's Holiday Pet Supplies Drive. Donations will be collected until December 19th and will benefit animals of the Paws of Tinley Park. And then last, but certainly not least, and I can see some other trustees probably marking off their list here of things to go over. Sorry, folks.
I won't let Sean speak first anymore.
For those looking to help brighten the holiday for a child in need, the Village of Orland Park is collecting new and unwrapped toys for the Toys for Tots program. This program will also receive final donations on Tuesday, December 19th. Toys may be donated at Village Hall, the Police Department, Timothy J. McCarthy Building, which I think is the first time I've said that officially, Sportsplex, and the Health and Fitness Center. So thank you all. I hope you have a great week.
Trustee Malani.
Try and make it quick, I guess. No, thank you, everybody that helped out with the annual Christmas parade. I mean, it's always a all hands on deck approach to the event, and it went off once again without a hitch. And the weather happened to hold out for us. It stopped snowing right before we got started, so that was perfect, except for those frozen milk duds. Milk duds are always rough when it's cold out. But appreciate everybody that came out and brought their children out to enjoy the evening and the tree lighting. Other than that, I think Trustee Compass once again summed up everything else that's going on in the village, and I'll turn it over to someone else. So thank you and have a good night.
So he assumed you were next. Trustee Reardon.
I'm fighting a cold, and I sent all my notes to Sean, so he covered everything, so have a good week.
Trustee Healy.
Mr.
Lost
Mayor.
for words?
What's that? No,
okay.
I can't find them. I can't see them with my glasses. They seem to be fogged
Oh, they're
up or
dirty,
something.
yeah, we know.
But Mr. Mayor, looking at all the awards tonight to the private industry here, even though they pay taxes, even though they on the real estate and all that for their businesses, they're still out here giving extra money to the village. That's quite they should get the attention and the publicity that they deserve for that. And I think there should be even more companies out there giving it. It's as we get out of COVID and get things going, I hope we can have more sponsorships and that along the way. I'd also like to make a mention that this week is the anniversary of Pearl Harbor, back when this country was a lot stronger and had a lot of, more patriotism. This was a very symbolic and meaningful day for a lot of people. I think in my lifetime, it'll just go by the wayside. Thank you.
Trustee Radiszewski.
I think that we should elect Sean to do all the speaking because he does such a good job. Thank you, Sean, for doing that recap. I wasn't here for the Kyle meeting, and I wanted to make sure that I express my gratitude to all the sponsors. Thank you for what you do. It really does help to provide, the additional needs and, help us to have the programs that we offer. So thank you. And thank you to everybody for the parade on Sunday. It was great, just reiterating what everybody else said, but I too appreciate all the work that goes into it. So thank you for all that you've done. That's it, thank you.
Trustee Katsinas.
I too would like to thank the sponsors who were here at the COW. They contributed to the village to ensure our program's successes in excess of $300,000. A list of the sponsors can be seen on our website, www.orlandpark.org, under sponsors. So I wish you would go there and take a look at some of the community members who really donated, like Trustee Healy said, graciously gave to the village to ensure the success of a lot of our programs that the residents really, really appreciated. So, and hopefully encourage new sponsorship in the future, especially in light of some of the new parks that we have coming online next year. Also, I want to remind people to please shop locally, support our local Orland Park businesses, restaurants, and stores. Right now, many of the stores and restaurants have extended hours for the holiday shopping season. So if you could support them, because they help support us here in the village. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Did you put her up to that, Nabia, did you put her up to that marketing promo? Okay, she did that on her own. All right. So first off, I want to thank everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Since we've had Thanksgiving since our last board meeting. So my favorite holiday of the whole year. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. And I want to thank our sponsors again, like I did earlier, for all they do and all they give, and for running their business as well, but also supporting the village. Not all those businesses are headquartered here, but they operate here and they give back. So that's fantastic. And part of what they sponsor is like the Christmas tree lighting and Christmas parade, which was fantastic. I know we had to remove the big tree for putting doing the parking lot and all of that, and we got a smaller tree, but you guys did a fantastic job this year filling it in around it. It looks amazing, so great work on that. I also want to encourage people to get out to Schuylkill Park and look at it. It's really, if you've driven by it to see it growing, to see it being done, you'd be amazed at where it's at now. And then same thing with Centennial Park West, although you can't really see that so well, but you can see the stage going up. So you'll start to see masonry work being done there. So I think over the next 3 or 4 weeks, that'll be pretty exciting. And then you start to see steel go up and go vertical. And you can see that from the street. So I really encourage you guys to all do that. So I will, I understand Trustee Healy's sentiment, but I'll disagree somewhat. Maybe I'm an optimist about our country and how it was founded and our form of government. I would agree that maybe we're not at the same point we were as far as World War II or after 9/11. But if you think back to pre-World War II, the time we're in now very much mirrors what we looked like from 1936 to like 1940. Let's hope it doesn't end in the same place as World War II did. Let's hope we learn from those lessons. But it has always cycled up and down based on what happens. But the country has a remarkable way of coming together when really pushed into a corner, as we saw in 9/11, which many of us hadn't seen in a long time, or ever in our life. So I feel very strongly about our country and where it's that we will get through these difficult times that we may be having as well, and these disagreements that we're having. It's not the first time we've gone through it. It won't be the last, but I think our system is set up so that we can get through it. And that brings me to one of the things I really want to talk about, only because I've just had some really good fortune in the last couple of weeks, and I know some of you may disagree with my political position, so maybe you don't agree with the fact that I've been lucky to have these opportunities. But one of the things I get to do as mayor is I often get to go to events that most people don't get to go to. I get to see people, leaders in environments that you don't see when you watch CNN or Fox News or MSNBC. You see sound bites, and that's what they play, right? And you see them at a rally where they're screaming, yelling, and getting everybody all excited. But what's interesting to me is when you can actually sit down at a lunch with them and have a discussion. Or you can be at a big lunch, because some of these, there might be 30, 40, 50 people, or like today I had a couple hundred, but where they have a, kind of a one-on-one session with someone who is, whether you like it or not, is a leader of our country. So I was lucky in the last couple of weeks, and there's people on the other side of the aisle that feel this way about too, like Anthony DeLuca, one of our state reps, is a great state rep, and he's awesome to sit and talk to about what's going on, and he's on the other side of the aisle. But I was fortunate enough in the last couple of weeks to get to be at a luncheon with Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, who's currently a presidential candidate, and also today with Kevin McCarthy, the former speaker. And in a setting where they were 45 minutes to an hour being asked questions. So it wasn't a stump speech. It wasn't something prepared. It was just questions that people were asking them. And you really get the opportunity, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit there and listen to them answer the questions. And you can really tell, and believe me, I've been there with people that I don't think answer the questions. I think both of these did very well. I've been to, and I'm not going to mention those that don't answer them so well, but you can really tell if someone is knowledgeable about the issue, if they speak intelligently about the issue, if there's someone that's going to work on your behalf, whether you agree or disagree with them, but if they're going to be reasonable and have a reasonable discussion on those issues. You can really tell when you get the chance to answer, and they're getting asked questions. They don't know what questions are coming, and they're in an environment where there's not TV cameras, there's not recorders, they're just talking to people. And so, we don't all get the opportunity to do that, so I'm very fortunate as mayor. But one thing I will say, that our residents do get that opportunity to do that with me. I think we do a lot of these events where we have breakfasts here, we have lunches, we have dinner. We try to do them at different hours, different times, where you can come here and ask questions. And I know the people that are here, like Nabia, I'll sit here for 2 hours and answer all the questions you have about the village. And sometimes you stump me with something I don't know, but we get back to you. But generally speaking, you get a very good feel, and you can ask questions about what's going on with the village. I will tell you that in all these types of settings, it's a lot better to go there asking questions, looking for knowledge, rather than trying to trip people up or attack them, because it's not a good way to have discussions. But I've found all the ones I've done, that's generally the way people are. There's a few exceptions, but people ask questions wanting to know what's happening. They may not necessarily agree with you, but at least they understand why you do something. If you understand the issue, why you're making the choices that you do, and you can really tell if somebody who you've elected or you potentially are going to elect or vote for is thinking through those issues. So I really encourage people, whenever you get an opportunity to do that with candidates or elected officials, take the opportunity to do it, because you're not going to get it. No offense to our reporter that's here, but by and large, the news today is, we don't see the national news. You see opinion all over the news. And you get whatever you want on your side, you can go get. So, and you'll find that the people that maybe even you disagree with, you agree with a lot more than you think when you sit in a room. I know many of you have heard me say that the mayors tend to get along and agree, Democrat, and I've been attacked for saying that by my side of the aisle, actually. And the reason why is because all our mayors of our towns, there's no politics about us because we have our own little towns, right? So there's no politics in between that. That's what gets in the way of good solutions. The solutions are the same for everybody, and when there's no politics being played, they tend to agree. And that's why you see that from mayors and the like. But I encourage all of our residents to come out and do that. And also, as the election comes forth in the next year, if you get the opportunity to do that, go. Because a campaign rally is one thing, but to really be able to sit and listen to someone answer questions is quite enlightening. So I feel fortunate to be able to have done that, but I hope you get the opportunity to do the same. Because while we do have problems right now, and maybe it's not like Pearl Harbor because we rallied together, but prior to Pearl Harbor, we were a lot like we are today. But the country rallied because we were attacked, much like 9/11. So let's keep that in mind, and hopefully we can come together without an attack for a change. Would be nice. So just keep that in mind, that we're probably not as far apart on issues as you think. With that, I'll entertain a motion to go into executive session.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to go into executive session for A, review and consideration of closed session minutes, B, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific village employees, C, collective negotiating matters between the village and its employees or their representatives, or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. Okay, we'll go into executive session.
Excuse me, this pending litigation?
It's not on.
I'll entertain a motion to reopen the meeting.
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. Okay, so we will need a new motion for going into executive session. That includes pending litigation. Good catch, George. Trustee Compass.
I moved to go into executive session for A, review and consideration of closed session minutes, B, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performances, or dismissal of specific village employees, C, collective negotiating matters between the village and its employees or their representatives or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees, or D, pending litigation against the village.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. We'll go into executive session. Let's reopen the meeting, call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Here.
Trustee Katsinas.
Here.
Trustee Malani.
Here.
Trustee Compass.
Here.
Trustee Reardon. Trustee Radiszewski.
Here.
Mayor Pico.
Here.
Item for after executive session, approval of minutes from closed session.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to approve the minutes of the closed sessions occurring on October 2nd, 2023, October 16th, 2023, and November 6th, 2023 special meeting.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas. Trustee Reardon. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to approve the settlement in the pending litigation, Tuohy's versus Village of Orland Park, and enter into a settlement agreement subject to village attorney review.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to approve a settlement of the pending dispute with Strata Construction and enter into a settlement agreement subject to village attorney preparation and review.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas. Trustee Reardon. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. We're adjourned.